Greetings, nerds. I'm going to make acrylic paint today from Pigment, a dispersion. I'm going to be making cadmium gold deep, PY37. This is something that's going to require me to mask up, so pardon the muffled voice, but kind of need a mask up for cadmium.
Alright, we're masked up. We have our dosing spoon, our laboratory dosing spoon, which you don't necessarily need. You can use any old regular spoon. That is a quite hard thing to open. Let's get that out. Make a little hole in the middle. Just like when you're making bread, that hole in the middle is for your liquids. Now the ammonia here is to pH. 2 drops. 1 drop of wet agent. One drop of retarder. Couple drops of water. We don't want too much. 5 drops. And our acrylic polymer. Way more acrylic polymer than that for how much pigment we're trying to mix this up without it going everywhere. This is a thirsty pigment. Trying to get a paste-like consistency here. Don't want huge lumps anywhere. This is one gritty pigment. I haven't processed this, so we're probably looking at 40 micron pigment. This would be a very good acrylic paint, but whatever. I'm using dispersions for a reason. This way you don't have to mull your own pigment or mill it. Yes, this is time consuming. You can't tell. So, movie magic, we're going to
30 minutes of mulling this and adding more. We have about 20% pigment volume concentration here. Let's give this a test. See how well we did. Good enough. Now we just put this in the container. And that's how you make an acrylic paint. It's a very long process to do. Now, you can get it done quite quick in reality. But I'm using raw pigment here that's quite large on particles. So I need to go even farther. And if I'm making an oil paint, this can take up to several hours. In fact, one time, it took me 15 hours of mulling to get one oil paint done. It's a local ochre to me, Blue Ridge ochre. Very, very lovely orange color, but it is so hard to mull. Particle size is huge, and I'm doing everything by hand for that classic appeal. Which, don't do that. You get a rock tumbler. At some point, I'll show everyone how to do that. Oh, so get a larger palette knife. I forgot to grab mine. And then when you clean this up, make sure you have a bucket filled with sand. You're going to want that sand to help dry out the pigment. This is going to take forever, but basically you just wash it off into that bucket. The water will evaporate, and you'll just have a bucket filled with sand and pigment. And then once that bucket gets full, you take it to hazmat. That's how I deal with toxic pigments, or less environmentally friendly pigments like cadmium. Yeah, this is already starting to dry a little bit. Okay. That's as good as we're going to get that. So let's do a quick swatch. Grab our nice little thing there. Grab a brush. Nice opacity. I could use a little bit more pigmentation, but we're doing this by eye, not by weight or by anything. It's good enough. But that is all. That's how you do this. I recommend doing it for everybody? No. Should you do it? I think it's worth doing it once, at least. Getting that unique paint you want. There's a reason why paint is so expensive. It's because it takes a very long time to make. Anyways, that's all for now. Bye, I guess. Nobody ever told me how to end a video. So...